your brother, your friend. We are still on the fight, we are still on the struggle, we are still on the movement. It is we, not other person, the URORM, Kaswe Managed United Refugees Right Movement, Kaswe. We are a self-organized community of refugees and migrants who stood up for common basic human rights that are deprived from refugees and migrants here in Germany and beyond. We stood up because refugees and humans should be treated as one. So I'm here today because I just want to give out some vital information to my brothers and sisters there because I think it is our time to give out more information because information is power and information is very important. I think the world is going further today just because of an information. When you look at the social media, this is where the world are taking a lot of information which they are using to improve whatever they are improving today. So I would like to inform as many Nigerians who are here in German because German are preparing for a next charter flight to Nigeria. So on the 14th of this December 2021, there's going to be a deportation to Nigeria on the 14th of this month, December 2021. There's going to be a deportation to Nigeria. So I just want to use this information to inform as many Nigerians I could get in contact with through this YouTube and other social media that I got other through YouTube platform, Facebook, um, through Instagram, through Twitter to inform as many that there's going to be a deportation to Nigeria this December 2021. So the question here is that deporting people to a country whereby their lives are in danger, deporting people to a country whereby their life are in danger, and those are refugees who came to seek for a protection, but all they are getting is rejection because they are rejected not just because they came for a protection, they are rejected not just because they did not meet the reason they came for the protection, but I can fully say that they are rejected because of nationality and they are rejected because their skins and all the things. So I think it is very important to look into the issues because the system is really creating a lot of complication to the issues of refugees for those who don't really know what refugees are passing through or what they are going through. So refugees are being oppressed, refugees are being created a stagnant life for, and refugees have been living in a life of miserable in different angles. So in these different angles, and as I was saying, and I was saying because there was a little bit misunderstanding of the network. So as I was saying, so refugees be restricted of their right because of their nationality. Refugees have been restricted of their immunity because of their religion, and refugees have been restricted of their privacy because of the skin. So, and I think this is something we really have to look into. The aspect is not just about deportation because the question here is that, yeah, deportation people to a country whereby their life are in danger is one of the bad things because those people believe and they thought that they are coming to a country whereby they can be protected. That is why many risk their life through the Sahara Desert, Mediterranean seas, and they risk their life through even living in Libya. And now they are here in Europe, taking they will be protected, and now they are about to be deported back to a country whereby their life is in danger. The story did not count. What counts is their nationality. Their nationality and their color is the only thing they count. Before your interview as a refugee, your rejection has been written down because your names have been separated. Yeah, this is from such a country. Your name and your nationality determine your fate. So your stories and what you are passing through in your country do not count in this aspect. So I just wanted to inform people about the other problem refugees have been going through. There are a lot of single men, single women, yeah, single women who have been living in misery, who have been living in a dramatized way. Because the question is that The yoga sound has been taking a case from them in one or two ways. Many people often say that the blame is for the women because why do they allow them? Why do they allow younger Sam to interfere into their family? Or why do they ask of help? And why do they accept the help? For me, I just want to make people understand a lot of things before you blame people. You really have to look at the system. At the first time, I just want to tell you, if you look at those people that are dramatized or the youngest that are taking their case, you really have to look at it on the rightful perspective. First of all, those people, one, those people are deprived. Those people are deprived the right of a better accommodation that can a better accommodation for them and their kids. So like a woman and his two kids or three kids living in one container room, and these kids need privacy to do whatever they want to do. This can affect these kids because they are not having a privacy, can affect them physically, can affect them mentally, and you began to use this opportunity to criticize the woman that she cannot be able to take care of her kids. And this woman need a good apartment. And they could not reject the helper because the helper is coming like this place is not good for you, so we're going to do something we're going to do something for you so that it can change the situation for you. Then we look for a better house for you. She need help, she need assistance because this help she thought is going to help her and the kids, so she accepts it. And secondly, I don't really see why those women will not accept this help because at the first time they come to this country, and I think the first thing, the first priority of the government is to give them like integration, to let them integrate into the society, the community. The first thing they should have done for them, the first thing they should have done for them is that. But the question is that they reject them to go to a language course, to learn, to go to a language course, a spark course. They rejected that from them because they knew if those women are engaged in sparkles, immediately they come to the country in future, they are not going to need an assistant. Like, for example, they often give them a helper you need someone who can translate for you, you need someone who can help you to call, you need someone who can do so kind administration job for you because they know that this woman cannot read, she cannot write German, she cannot read. And with this woman will not reject it because she really needs someone to help her in this administration work. So she will accept it because the government know that at that time those women came, they try to integrate them. In future, they will not need they will not need anybody to help them. So you look at two these 2 points I'm giving you. First of all, why not give them a better accommodation and see if anybody will complain about the situation of the kids? Secondly, why not integrate them immediately they come to the country, or immediately you see them as a women who need an integration, who need help, and their kids need help? Why don't you give them an integration and see if they will not be able to take care of the administrative works, and they cannot be able to make an appointment, and they cannot be able to do all the other thing, go to the arts, go to the doctor, do one or two things. They can be able to do it because they are well integrated at the time they come to the country. So that is one. And secondly, we have a lot of problem with refugees who tried to know their right, and the government are trying to use this opportunity of you don't have to know your right. You don't have right because you don't live in the country. You are not a citizen of the country. You don't have right to be human. So I think many people are not talking about this, and many people are not seeing this here. So you try to claim like, okay, I know I'm not from this country, but I know I have a right as a human being. They let you know that you don't have a right. You are just living, but your decision or your decision does not count. Not just only your decision, your opinion does not count in this actual place. Your opinion does not count. Your decision does not count. They let you look like someone who is not existing. And when you try to tell them, yeah, I'm existing, they began to say a lot of words that you are aggressive, you are this, you are that, you are this, you are that. So I think there are a lot of people who are living in the middle of nowhere. What are people talking about this? I think it's really hard that we can look at it. The real reasons with people living in the middle of nowhere, those people are already excluded from the society, from the community, so they are not seen as human who are supposed to be living with other humans, that they are seen as a threat to a community, a threat to a society, and threat to some set of people, because they have to live separately, so that though the other, like the white people, will not be afraid of their life. So even the people outside are seeing these people in this camp as a threat. So, and this is where the people are often attacked by Nazis. They are often attacked by other people because they know that people there doesn't have any right to anything. So I think we have a lot. I think there are a lot of restriction of their right, like people who are restricted not to leave their areas, like people without any crime. There are like people who been working for years, like 5, 6, 7 years, automatically they are not getting anything from the labor. They are not even getting a compensation for the labor. The Australian building will just take off their working permit immediately, and they cannot be able to go on for their pension money, for their Arbeitslosengeld. So those people will just be there, and at the end of the day, they will still be deported without compensation to their labor, and without a compensation to hold they have labored for. So I don't want to talk about all today, because I just want to talk about, I just want to talk about some little points, and the main issue is about the deportation. So just to inform as many Nigerians to know that there's going to be a deportation, please, for many who has been a social media presenter, and for many who like going on social media like YouTube, Facebook, getting the news about there's a new law that they are not going to be deporting any refugees from Burma. Please stop spreading the propagandas. And it is just a proposition from the new government, which has never been signed into law. And proposition is not issues that are signed. So people can say something and tomorrow they can change it. So the proposition does not say that they are not going to deport refugees. The proposition does not say that you still have the right to stay. The proposition only lets you know that there is a proposition that in future, if it's going to help, mainly I think this proposition is going to help people who are asking for dual citizen, and people who are asking for a family reunification. But for refugees, I think they are not doing anything about the situation of refugees. They are not doing anything about the situation of refugees rather than the right or stay of refugees. So people should stop on, be careful on how they spread the propagation, all those propagation as fake news around. So I just really wanted to tell as many people that between the social media, this is where the government are getting enough information, and enough information to restrict more problem. People, be careful of who you follow in social media, and be careful of how you take your stories or your problem to social media. Be careful. I've said this before, and I will still say it again. So there was a lady who we are complaining about some issues in social media, and later the youngest son have to take a case, and she was trying to say she doesn't know what happened, why the youngest son take a case. Now she can take good care of her kids. Though, by the way, they were telling her that she will not giving these kids attention. So she was using all her time for social media. So they show her everything she was doing and everything. And with that, as a mother, you don't have to expose your kids to a situation like this. And there was nothing this woman could say. I think I tell you the truth. There was nothing this woman could say. She accepted, and she was shouting and talking. All her shouting and talking does not really count. What counts is what the authorities want to do, because there's youngest some have a lot of powers. They have a lot of powers to do a lot, because if they're in your family, they're in your family. The actual case here is to tell as many women, as many men, to be careful how they speak, and to be careful on who they follow, to be careful on what they commit, and to be careful on what they say. So you have been watched every minute, you have been watched every second. You really have to stay clear and be careful of what you do. And nothing, I just want to inform as many people who will watch this video, please try to share this video to who it might concern. It might concern those are refugees who are about to be deported, Nigerian refugees, black refugees. Send it to them. Let it get to as many you have his contact. Let it get to people who this might concern. I don't just want you to send it to people who it it does not really concern. But to people who it concern, those are the people that I want you. You can save people. You say, Michael Justice said there are choices we are making. We are saving our own life. Does not really mean that we are saving other people. Automatically, we are saving our own life. If you like or you love people, I don't really see why you cannot send them on information that is really important to them. Saving those people is like you are saving your love and your like. So it is very important that you inform people about this ongoing deportation that is going to take place this December from Germany to Nigeria, December 14, 2020. 2021. So please try to share. If you need some information and you need some information and you want to ask some question and you want to get to us, you can go to our Facebook, URRM Caswell United Refugees Right Movement. You can go to Twitter, URRM Caswell. You can go to Instagram, URRM Caswell, and there's YouTube. You can write us and ask any question you want to ask. Please be careful. There are other people out there, other supporters who want to help, who want to assist you. But it's better you ask people to help you rather than you stay in one place and thinking social media is going to help you. So the social media is going to expose you. So you try to look for an organization. There is a lot of organization over there who are looking for people to assist or people to help. And I want you to be connected with them with your phone. I want you to be connected with your phone by trying to locate them, by trying to write it out in your Google, the names of self-organization who is helping refugees, migrants, and see how they can help you rather than you doing things that will not help you. So you have a lot of opportunity, you have a lot of things to do to make sure that you have happiness. I think whatever happiness you need is on the palm of your hand. You have to do it. You have to create time and you have to create days for that. You have to create time to get opportunity. You have to create days to get an opportunity. So try to inform and try brother, try sister, try and share if you really love people. If you really see a deportation as crime against humanity, if you really see deportation as racist, as discrimination, if you really see deportation as something that is bad to people who are looking for protection and safety, share this video to those who it may concern, not those who it does not concern. To those it may concern, share it to them. I love you all. I love you all, and I'm very happy to give more information anytime, any day about any latest information that is very important and issues that is very important. So that is what I like doing. Thank you, everyone, and thank you. Goodbye. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you very much, and keep on, uh, keep on. I love you all.